Okay, so the purpose of this video is to talk about how to size images for two publications, the yearbook and the circuit. So I'm going to go ahead and start out by just open an image that we got, see a couple of images from in Photoshop. So I just take them right from my desktop. I downloaded them. I could put them on my drive. So hopefully it'll open up. Okay, there's two images. So the first thing you want to look at is, if you go down below here, you could see this is set at 72 ppi, 6000 by 4000. That's where it comes out of the camera, which is fine. But what we want to do is, the first step you want to do, without even doing any manipulation in terms of lightening or darkening, just go ahead and duplicate your image twice. The first image I'm going to call, and this is just for an example, yearbook, FTB yearbook. That's what. I'm going to go back to my original image, here, this one, and go to image, duplicate, do the second one. So we do this every time you have a picture, so don't mess around with your original image. So FTB, in this case, web. So I got two images. You can see them up here at the very top. Zooming in here, you could see it. And I'll start with a yearbook. Yearbook's resolution is much higher than the publication web for the online circuit. So when I go to resizing, I want to start out with image size. We see here right a 68 meg. This is original image. So I want to change this for the yearbook to 300. And it went up really high there with that. It changes everything, right? Because it's all contiguous. So I'm going to change this to about 2000. So in this case, here it's giving me 7.62. Let's make it just a little bit bigger. 2100. It's about 9. Let's go to. So notice only the tight. Let's try this one. So I have about 9. So for your yearbook pictures around, that would work fine. So you're going from 68 and you're bringing it down to 9. So now we go OK. So that publication, the yearbook is done. So now I want to go to this one. And this time I'm going to go to my image size. Over here, image size. And this time I want to change this to 2000. In this case it's too big for what I need it for, so I want to give it about 1500. And that brings it to about 5. So this should be fine for the web for sure. So we got two images, and now once you're done with this image, you want to save it. So if Command 0 would let me see this whole image again. Now I want to go up to File, File Save. See it? I have this. This is a web. You see football web. And then so I'm good with this. So I could go ahead. It's got to be JPEG. So it says Format JPEG. Good. And now notice on the options for JPEG is what you want to move. If this is down like this, you want to bring it all the way to large. Make sure it's on 12 every time. So we got that. And then the final thing that I would do with it, and you could do this later too, in the yearbook or the circuit, is crop. So I want to crop this a little bit. And that works just fine. Again, save it. So Command S or File Save.